Welcome to the Lesson 4 of the Positive Psychotherapy Introductory course. It outlines the three main pillars of positive psychotherapy. Three main principles or pillars of positive psychotherapy are the following. The principle of hope, about positive conception of human nature and positive interpretations of disorders and problems. The principle of balance, about life balance in four areas. The principle of consultation, about semi-structured strategy of self-help and therapy. The principle of hope implies that the therapist wants to assist patients to understand and see the meaning and purpose of their disorder or conflict. Accordingly, the disorder will be reinterpreted in a positive way. Some examples. Sleep disturbance is the ability to be watchful and get by with little sleep. Depression is the ability to react with deepest emotionality to conflicts. Schizophrenia is the ability to live in two worlds at the same time or to live in a fantasy world. Through this positive view, a change of standpoint becomes possible, not only for the patient, but also for his environment. Hence, illnesses have a symbolic function which has to be recognized by both therapist and patient. The patient learns that the symptoms and complaints of the illness are signals to bring his or her four qualities of life into new balance. The principle of balance says, despite social and cultural differences and the uniqueness of every human being, it can be observed that during dealing with their problems that all humans refer to typical forms of coping. Nosrat Paseshkian formulated with the balance model of positive psychotherapy a vivid model of coping with conflicts in different cultures. According to the balance model, the four areas of life are the following. First, body, health. Second, achievement, work. Third, contact, relationships. Fourth, future, fantasy, meaning of life. Though these four ranges are inherent in all humans, in the Western Hemisphere the emphasis is more often on the areas of body, senses, and profession, achievement. In contrast to the Eastern Hemisphere where the areas are contact, fantasy, and future. This is a transcultural aspect of positive psychotherapy. Lack of contact and imagination are some of the causes of many psychosomatic diseases. Everyone develops his or her own preferences on how to cope with conflicts that occur. Through a one-sided mode to the conflict solution, the other modes become eclipsed. The conflict contents, for example, punctuality, orderliness, politeness, trust, time, patience, are described in terms of primary and secondary capacities, based on the basic capacities of loving and knowing. This can be seen as a content-wise differentiation of Freud's classical model of the instances. The principle of consultation includes 5 stages of therapy and self-help, which represents a concept in which therapy and self-help are closely interrelated. The patient and the family are informed together about the illness and the individual solution to it. First step, observation, distancing, perception, the capacity to express desire and problems. Second step, taking inventory, cognitive capacities, life events in the last 5 to 10 years. Third step, situational encouragement, self-help and resource activation of the patient, the ability to use past successes in conflict solution. Fourth step, verbalization, communicative capacities, the ability to express outstanding conflicts and problems in the 4 qualities of life. Fifth step, expansion of goals, in order to evoke forward-looking orientation in life after the problems are solved, the patient is asked, "What would you like to do when no more problems are left to be solved? What are your goals for the next 5 years?" Positive and transcultural approaches, balance model, and 5 stages of interactions will be covered in more detail in our future videos. This was the 4th lesson about 3 main principles of positive psychotherapy. If you were interested, like this video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next videos.